So what we have at this location is a traditional field site for fire service personnel, utilizing a fire hydrant. Essentially what's happening is the fire hydrant is supplying water to an engine, and the engine is in turn boosting pressure and filling the tankers that come through. They're utilizing 2 lines to feed the tanker. In this particular case, some trucks have the ability to accept 2 lines on the fill side, some have 1. This is a very effective way of filling tankers using a fire hydrant. So this location is a little bit unorthodox for fire service use. And I'll give a little bit of backstory on this. So in Beaufort County, we're very blessed to have a lot of waterways, which means we also are blessed to have a lot of static water sources or potential sites that we could draft water from. The problem with that is not all of our water sources are easy to access, meaning we have a lot of locations that have static water sources, but a normal size fire truck cannot get to it safely or be functional there. So some out-of-the-box thinking that our fire chiefs came up with is, how do we incorporate our smaller fire apparatus like our brush trucks to tap into those remote water sources? And that's what we're simulating here. So behind me we have 3 brush trucks that are drafting out of a nearby drainage canal. And as they draft water out of the canal, they're filling the dump tank. From there, we have an engine that's pulling water from the dump tank and filling trucks as they come in. So multiple steps in this process, but the advantage is this concept allows us to utilize water sources that are not easily accessible for fire suppression. And that's what these brush trucks allow us the ability to do. And it's a little bit out of the box just for our normal use of a brush truck. You know, normally you only see these types of vehicles go to calls like your grass fires, your wood fires, and access those remote locations. And we're just flipping that dynamic a little bit in that we're using these trucks to supply water to other fire engines and tanks for the use of fire suppression. At this location, we have a traditional drafting operation. We have 1 fire truck with a floating strainer that's drafting from the creek below and filling tankers as they come in.